since you got your hearing aids? Do you like them? Can you hear better?
I don't think I can.
You don't think you can?
I really don't think I can, but I guess I probably can. I take them out at night, and then they have the little things that go on the end, well, the little magnifying thing, and I can't put them in. I don't know, but they come and put them in.
So do they take them out for you, or do you take them out yourself?
They take them out and put them in. I mean, I take them out. I can take them out, but I can't put them in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you have to feed that down in your ear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't like doing that.
I think I can learn to do it.
Yeah,
but
sure
it'll take quite a while to learn how to get it. I can get the top in, but I can't get the top, the magnifying top, and down here.
Yeah.
$3,000. Can you believe that?
No, that's a lot.
But you can kind of hear. You can
What?
hear better?
Yes, I can hear better.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That was worth it.
Well, the kids were. I was driving the kids crazy, saying, "Huh, huh,
That's
huh."
what Brian does
Yeah.
even without needing hearing aids.
He was.
Brian always does that. He doesn't listen the first time I say something, and then he says, huh. And then I'll say, wait a minute, instead of repeating myself, and then he thinks about it, and he remembers what I said. He just wasn't paying attention.
Be darned. Well, you've had a nice day then.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good day.
John's got a new toy.
Yeah, he has his new video camera.
I'm playing with a new toy here.
And what kind of a toy?
You want to see?
It's videotaping you.
For crying out loud.
Isn't that crazy?
Isn't that something?
Uh-huh.
Well, I look better than I thought I did.
You do look very pretty. That is true.
That's pretty neat. I've never seen one.
We recorded Grandpa a little bit. Got
Did
him
you?
talking.
Well, good.
Recorded him.
So we'll see if it turns out or not.
Okay.
Yeah, you look very pretty.
Yeah, don't I do? I
Yeah.
think you
Very
look great.
good.
Well, I guess I'll be alive a while. I thought maybe I was going to kick the bucket, but I guess maybe not. I'm going to stay.
I don't think you are. I think you're here.
I think I'm going to be okay. That's neat.
Yeah.
Goodness.
See all of Grandma's kids that Janet got her?
What?
Well, she's got a pair on.
Oh yeah, your new ones. I like them.
These, I have red ones,
Okay.
and I have white ones.
Very
You're
patriotic
styling.
of you.
Well, Matt,
Too bad you don't have free feet, or you could wear red, white, and blue.
There you
all
go.
the time.
yes, I could do that. I could do that. But that one didn't like my shoes.
Who didn't?
Who?
Vicky didn't like them?
No, Vicky didn't like the shoes I was wearing. I had some, but they were old, so she sent me 3 pair.
Janet sent you new ones,
Janet,
didn't
no,
Vicky did?
Vicky Lynn. Yeah,
she? She thought you needed some new ones.
that was real nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was nice of her.
Really nice of Mother.
They were just here to see you.
Uh-huh.
You have a good visit?
We had a real nice visit.
Good.
Yeah.
They just need to move closer.
What?
They just need to move here so they can see you all the time.
Yeah. No, I don't believe they'll do
I
that.
don't think they will.
I don't believe.
All
they'll
you
do
get is Dad and Uncle Brent.
Yeah. But I got all my kids on that. All
Yeah,
that.
we have them all. We need a new family picture bad.
Yeah.
I know it was the wedding when we could.
But it's pretty nice here. It really is. The food is great.
Good.
And let's not. We play bingo twice a week,
Okay.
and then we have other things that we can do every day. I go up and see John at least twice a week.
That's good.
It's according to how he's running. If he's not doing too good, I don't go until he gets a little bit better.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't make any sense. However, he's never been completely out of it. He's always known when I'm there. And
He knew who we were today.
did he know when you all were?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
And he was pretty talkative, and but he didn't. I thought it might be hard on him when we went to leave, because we said something about going down to his room, and he said, oh, I don't have a room here. And so I thought, oh no, when we leave, he's going to think he needs to go with us.
Yeah.
But he didn't.
No.
He thanked us for coming, and
Yeah.
said he enjoyed it.
yeah, which he was amazing there for a while. They have done things for him. I don't know
I
what.
think so too.
But they have given him certain new medicines.
Good.
They said that it had been coming out slowly at a time for this very thing. And he is definitely better than he was.
I think so too.
I don't think he would get the care any place that he gets here.
No, that's what we were
Great.
saying. I think you couldn't have found a better place than
No,
this.
the boys couldn't have done any better than they did.
No. And they keep them busy down there, you know, at least they're not sitting in their rooms.
No, they play games and have music, but he's got a girlfriend.
He's what?
He has a girlfriend.
Yes, it's the funniest thing. I about dropped my teeth the first time. She's, oh gosh, she's I think she's older than us, but I'm not real sure. Sweet as can be.
I've never seen her.
I never either.
Well, usually, sometimes when I get there, while she's sitting by him. And like the last time I left, I said, I'm going to leave now. I said, I'll see you later. And so I went ahead and left. And just as soon as she thought I was out of sight, why, she went over and sat down by him.
Oh my goodness.
And he'll look at her and then he'll turn his head. He won't talk to her.
He doesn't pay attention.
No, I said, I see you have a girlfriend. She's not my girlfriend. But,
Yeah, there's more women than men down there.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
and they
a lot.
probably are
A lot
trying to
more.
get
and
hold of a man.
she's a lot older than we are. Well, not older than we are.
Yeah.
But anyway, she'll speak to me and say hello. And the other day she came up and patted me on the arm.
Oh, how funny.
She's checking out the competition, seeing how strong you are.
Yeah.
Making sure she can take you.
But I haven't said anything to him about it because I think it would really embarrass him.
Embarrass him, yeah.
So I haven't said anything to him.
Girls
But just
are
as soon as I
safe.
leave, why, she goes right over and sits right down. But I'm glad. I'm
Well,
glad that he has somebody there that he
yeah.
can talk to. That you know.
Yes.
Because other times I've seen her sit down beside him and he completely ignores her. And those days he does not feel good. And when he doesn't feel good, he doesn't pay any attention to her at all.
Yeah.
But they're friends, and that's nice, and I'm glad he's got somebody like that there.
It's perfect.
So, but
It's funny.
it was really funny.
Yeah.
I was telling the boys about it, and I said, now be sure and show us which one it is the next time you're with them. I said, I will. I'll show you which one it is. But they're all nice. Everybody's nice up there, and
The
it's
people that work
really,
up there are so
How long
good.
does it take you to go from here to your house?
Hey, 40 minutes? 35, 40 minutes?
35, 40, that's all?
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad.
Well, I'll be darned.
And
That's pretty
since
close.
Dad's golfing all day, we said we'd come hang out with Mom and come see you guys and make
Yeah.
dinner. So
Yes.
Yep,
That makes
so
it
they're
nice.
making
keep yourself
dinner.
busy. Yep, making dinner.
I was glad that Brian's report was pretty good.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
I did too.
Yeah.
He took me to the bank the other day. I had to go to the bank. And so we came out of the bank and he came to the stop sign. He said, "Do you want an ice cream cone?" I said, "No, I don't think I care for any." "You sure?" I said, "I'm not going to eat ice cream in front of you."
Yeah.
And he said, "Well, you can have it if you want." I said, "I'm not eating an ice
Yeah.
cream cone."
He was
'Cause I
trying to
know.
get an excuse
Oh,
to eat
yes.
his own.
Yes, because
Probably, yeah.
I just don't. I
I
want
do
him.
think if he would stop with the sweets, he'd be in good shape.
Yes,
He's lost a lot of weight.
I know it.
And really, aside from, he doesn't eat very much, it's just the snacking on candy and
Yeah.
ice cream that's bad for him.
Okay.
Bad for me too.
Yeah, but it's like, I knew that if I took got an ice cream cone, he'd be wanting a lick or he'd want
Yes,
something.
he's
Oh,
get his
yeah.
own.
So I said, no, I don't want any. So we didn't get any ice cream.
You should tell Lauren and John about when we went the other day and the little girl came out with her ice cream. Do you remember that? And we were sitting outside. Grandma said, "Can I have a lick of that?" And the little girl stopped and looked at her, and then she goes,
She's going to give you a lick. You're just as ornery as Dad.
Did you take a lick?
No.
Oh.
But she was gonna let you.
Oh, but she was so cute. She
was
looked at me for just quite a while, and she
Couldn't
really
decide.
studied, you know, and then it's as slow as
There you go.
She wasn't too enthused about
No,
giving me
but
this
she was
at
gonna
all.
share. She
At
had
all.
to.
I don't even know what day is most of the time. I don't have a calendar, But I really don't care most of the
Yeah,
time.
what difference does it
Uh-uh.
make,
Most
right?
of the time, it doesn't make any difference.
How did you and Grandpa meet?
But,
How did you and Grandpa meet?
well, he came to Nevada. He was transferred to Nevada.
Where was he before?
He had just gotten out of school for the highway patrol.
Oh, okay.
He was, and so he was transferred to Nevada, and that's where I met him. That's where I met him then. Oh, we had a great time getting together. We did. It was wild. Well, wild. No, we've been married. I was trying to think how long we've been married.
I was just looking 50 years in 2009.
In 2009, we married
54 years.
probably.
Almost. That's next month.
Uh-huh. And it was really something else. He thought he was really sharp, you know, pretty good in uniform and being, you know, all that. And I thought he was a nut.
You brought him back down to earth.
And I thought, I don't know whether I'd care for him or not. But I liked him real well. He was good to Janet
That's
and
good.
Vicki.
Yeah.
Real good.
Yeah.
And
So he pursued you.
what?
He pursued you.
Yes. You bet I wouldn't go after him.
You weren't chasing him.
If I'd have chased him, he'd have run so far he'd have never stopped because he dated everybody.
Did he?
Yes, he thought he thought he wasn't going to ever settle down.
He was the stud around town.
What?
He was the hot topic around town.
Oh yes, oh yes. All the women just couldn't hardly wait to see if they couldn't get a date. If they couldn't, well, and the way that I met him was through a friend of mine, and her husband knew John, and so they asked John and I to come over and eat dinner with them this one evening. I said, well, yeah, but I said I'll have to take the girls because I don't have a sitter. So I took the girls with on the first date that we had. I took the girls.
Yeah, the girls.
John
Good way
said.
to test him out. Huh?
John said later, "What the hell? I was thinking of going out with anybody with 2 kids."
Girls. How old were you?
Gosh, we've been married 54 years. Well, I'm older than he is. I don't know how old I was
How long did you date before you got married?
before I got married this second time. Gatrell, Gatrell.
Gatrell.
I was married before.
But how long did you guys date before you got married?
Oh, we dated over a year.
Year?
Yeah, he was scared. I didn't blame him.
We asked him and he said you told him he had a week and then he finally did.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody was so surprised, and I was surprised too. I didn't expect. In fact, he'd say, "Now I've got to work tonight, so I won't call you." Well, all my friends, anybody that'd see him and we was with someone else, they'd immediately call me. Well, we saw John, and he was with such and such and such and such, and I said, "Well, he's got that right. He's single, but he's not supposed to be doing that." Well, yes, he is if he wants to. Then that went on for quite a while. Pretty soon he said something about, well, he guessed he wouldn't date anybody anymore, and I said, I don't believe it. I didn't believe him. A lot of times he'd tell me things he was going to do, and I'd catch him in them. Somebody'd see him or something, you know, and they'd say, "Loretta, did you know what he was doing last night?" Because he was new, and I'd been there for years. And
Yeah,
years
they
and
all
years.
knew you. He was the new boy in
And
town.
the new boy in town. And he said one day, he said, "I think maybe I'll just transfer it out of here." And I said, "Go ahead." He didn't say anything. That's how we got along.
Right from the start.
Right from the start. Right from the start. And one night he told me, he said, we were supposed to have a date. And he called and he said, "I've got the duty, so we can't go anyplace." Oh, I said, "That's okay." Oh, I found out he had made another date with another girl. And that was one of the worst fights we ever had. It was terrible. I called him all sorts of names.
I'm sure.
All sorts of names, and I said, "Don't
Like
you
what?
You son of a bitch." And I meant it, because I said, "Here you made a date with me, and I was going, and I was dressed, and I had a babysitter,
Oh.
and you called me up and said you can't because you're going to work." Well, if he was going to work, that was fine. you know, I wouldn't have been upset
Yeah.
about that. But then to find out when he had broke the date to go and they went out of town, see, because they thought, well, now I wouldn't see him. Well, somebody just happened to see him going down the highway. They called me up and they said, weren't you supposed to have a date with John tonight? And I said, yeah, I was. Well, I hate to tell you this, but you're not going to have a date with John. I said, oh, well, that's okay. And then the next time I saw him, oh my, I told him, I said, don't you ever come to my house. I don't want to ever see you again. I don't even want to speak to you again. Oh, he said, you're not that mad at me. And I thought, I used some more
He must have been
vulgar
pretty
words.
cute.
I said, that was a dirty deal. I said, that's not even nice. He said, well, you're not mad. I said, yes, I'm mad. I'm plenty mad. In fact, I don't want to see you anymore. Oh, yes, you do. He said, no, I don't. And that went on for a month.
Oh.
He must have been quite the looker if you were taking him back.
Well, he told me, he said, I've never dated anybody like you. I said, I'm quite sure you have not. And I said, you probably wouldn't find another one like me. And you'd probably most of these girls would take all that off of you. But he liked the girls. He liked Janet and Vicky real well. And he said he was really proud of me, the way I made them mind. He said most people don't make their children mind. And he'd go all the time. He'd say, you want to take the kids? We'll take the kids and we'll go someplace. And we did that. We did that before I was married. We were married.
Yeah,
So after all of that, he was good to you.
Yeah, after all that, he was very good to me. And to the kids, and to the girls. He was very good to the girls. Very good girls. I mean, he made them bind just like if they were his. If they got in trouble, they got in trouble and they got punished. No, never, when they got punished, they deserved it. He never did anything to them that they didn't deserve. So we had quite a marriage.
Then you had those crazy boys that came along.
Yeah, and then the boys came along. That was lovely.
You have
I
these
said-
two perfect little girls, and then you have the boys.
Yes, and then we had the boys, and I told him, I said, don't come near me for 6 months. I said, just you sleep in the other room. Don't come near me.
You didn't need a third boy.
Oh, no. Yeah, we did good to have. We had 4 kids in college at the same time.
And they all survived their childhood and college.
We told them they had to they had to work. It didn't hurt them. They all 4 had to work, but they got their degrees. And John was especially, and he said, I want them all to have their degrees. And I said, okay, we'll see that they get them. So we did. Both of us worked hard to get them through, but we got them. And they all love each other. It's just as cute as it can be.
They fight, but they love each other.
Yeah, they fight. They fight like cats and dogs, but they love each other. We had quite a time, and I miss him so. Oh, it's so hard.
I bet.
It really is so hard. I don't.
After 54 years,
Yeah.
it's hard to be apart.
Yes, it just doesn't seem possible. But as I said, I go see him every other day.
Yeah,
you know.
that's nice.
And he can come out. We've gone and got ice cream and things like that, so it's okay. He can come out and stay. He cannot stay overnight, but he can come out and spend the day or whatever. But that's fine.
I think you feel better since he moved up there too.
Oh yeah, much
There's a lot
better.
of responsibility on you when
Yeah.
you had him with you.
Yeah, it's much better now because I don't have to cook. Get this,
Yeah.
you like this? I don't have to cook. I don't have to wash. I don't have to clean the house. I don't have to do anything.
I'm moving in. I'm coming.
Come on.
We'll get bunk beds. I can just sleep in there with you.
Okay, I'll cut that in 2 and
Yeah, we
we'll
can
have
share.
twin beds. What are we gonna do with him?
Oh, he can keep working.
He can
He's
keep
fine.
working. Send you money.
Yeah, you can send.
I'll stay at home. Yeah.
Clean the house.
stay at home, clean the house.
Yeah.
And send money.
You're having 2 dogs move in with you then.
Well, we can have dogs here.
Okay. There you
We
go.
just let him out the back door.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Have you seen the backyard? Isn't it pretty?
It's pretty.
Nice.
It's a nice day out there. It's 75 degrees today.
Yeah, and they have picnics out there
Fun.
and weenie roasts and everything like that.